Good morning and welcome to Washington State University. I hope you enjoyed that view of campus taken prior to March 2020. I'm Curtis Cohen, your ASWC president for the upcoming year, and I'm excited to welcome each one of you into the Cougar family and the beginning of your college journey. Throughout today's event, we're going to be asking you to engage in the chat. So let's start off with a college roll call. When you hear the name of your college, type it in the chat. Let's hear from the Carson College of Business. How about the folks in Connors, the College of Agriculture, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences? Where are our College of Education people? And how about the College of Veterinary Medicine? Let's see the Merrill College of Communication. And how about the College of Arts and Sciences? Shout out Cass in the chat. And finally, Voiland, College of Engineering and Architecture. It's great to see your engagement in the chat. We've got a great event for you, so let's get started. Your experience at Washington State University will not be defined by a campus or by the city of Pullman or even an actual diploma you can hold in your hand, but by the people you will meet and the relationships you will make. Challenge yourself academically. Think about safely expanding your comfort zone. You never know what you might enjoy. I also want you to remember that you are not on this journey alone. Help is always there. You just have to look for it. Your instructors, the college staff, university leadership are all committed to your success and always available to assist in any way. You can also visit cougarsuccess.wsu.edu to find an expansive list of resources and contacts to help you with any and every situation you might encounter at WSU. We are a community of Cougs helping Cougs, and we live by that creed. This is your time and your experience, and it is up to you to mold it the way you want it to be. Make a difference and change the world your way. So go ahead, share in the chat. What are you looking forward to this semester? I look forward to seeing you, whether it is virtual, hanging out online, in a chat room, Zoom, Messenger, Teams, or whatever form of communication you may prefer, and definitely look forward to being on campus with everyone when that time comes. Get involved and try something new. Take your education seriously, but don't forget to have fun. Take a moment to share something you're looking forward to this semester in the chat. And now, I have the great pleasure of introducing you to the 11th president of Washington State University, Dr. Kirk Schultz.
Good morning, Washington State University, entering class of 2020. It's an honor to officially welcome you to the Cougar family in the beginning of your academic journey. As I start my 5th academic year at WSU, I can tell you from my own experiences here that you're beginning a life-changing phase of your life. Yes, the beginning of that journey will look a little different than we all hoped it would because of COVID-19, but you're still going to get a fantastic Cougar experience. You still will learn from and interact with the best faculty minds at WSU as you pursue your studies. Our faculty are incredibly talented, and they have adapted to this pandemic by redoubling their efforts to help you succeed, often by using new technologies. You will still be supported by the incredible staff at WSU as well. Whether you need assistance with financial aid, tutoring, or your course schedule, you'll find friendly and helpful people here. Don't ever hesitate to ask questions. In the next few years, you're going to grow in unbelievable ways, intellectually, emotionally, and socially. Your WSU experience will provide much more than the foundation for your career. The next few years will help you understand yourself as a human being, a teammate, a mentor, and a friend. At the end of that process, we think you'll be well-rounded, ready to thrive in both your career and personal life, and you'll feel the lasting pride of the Crimson and Gray family as we celebrate your achievements. Today, I want to take just a couple of minutes to talk to you about the essence of the Washington State University experience and what it means to be a member of our community. Martin Luther King once said, and I quote, "The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that's the goal of education." End quote. Dr. King truly understood what a college education is all about. Your professors will open your mind to considering topics from new perspectives. You'll hear about new ideas and new philosophies, and you will apply factual information and critical thinking to arrive at a conclusion. WSU is a research university, which means we are dedicated to the discovery of new knowledge and new ideas because we believe ideas drive and improve the world. Our faculty are pushing the boundaries of understanding in their fields, and they will give you opportunities to be part of that work. As we pursue truth, we do not ever rest in the belief that we have succeeded in that quest. We assume there is always more to know and more to discover, so we keep our minds open to new knowledge and new ways of looking at problems. We believe that any idea can be revised, enhanced, or improved. We are always open to the possibility of being wrong. So being part of our community requires courage and humility. New information, more fully developed reasoning, and fresh perspectives can and should reshape our understanding of the world. What does all of this mean for you? It means we will help you expand your capacity to make judgments and assessments about the world in which you live. You will learn in part by challenging ideas and by having your own ideas challenged by others. This will require your engagement. I encourage you to actively participate in every opportunity you have to expand your knowledge. It's not risk-free to put an idea forward. It takes courage, and it requires trust. Trust that a new or different idea will receive a fair hearing by listeners who are also committed to the same search for truth. So at WSU, be a courageous speaker and a generous listener. Do your part to fuel the lively exchange of evidence-based ideas that's been central to the mission of universities for centuries. We think you'll thrive here. Actually, I know you'll thrive here. Thank you again for joining the Cougar family. I'm really pleased now to introduce Provost Elizabeth Chilton, our newest member of our university senior leadership team. Dr. Chilton.
Good morning, Cougs. I'm thrilled to be joining you for Washington State University's Convocation. For many of you, this is the ceremonial kickoff of your academic journey at WSU, and it's really the same for me. I began my position as WSU's Provost and Executive Vice President just a month ago. I moved to Pullman from New York in June, and I came with my son, who is a rising college sophomore, and my husband, who, like me, is a professor of anthropology. And we also brought along our two rowdy dogs. I'm excited to embark on this journey with you and to have joined the Cougar community. As provost, I'm responsible for guiding the academic operations of the WSU system, and our faculty are the engine that make our operations successful. I have seen firsthand how our faculty have rolled up their sleeves and have adjusted quickly to the ever-changing landscape caused by the pandemic. We are, again, prepared to deliver a first-class educational experience for our students this fall. Their innovation and unparalleled dedication to our students continues to shine. To our faculty, thank you for your unwavering commitment to our students and to WSU. We are grateful for each and every one of you. To our students, the world today is certainly different than anyone could have imagined a year ago or even 6 months ago. And your college experience is certainly not what you had imagined it would be to this point. We recognize the huge challenges that you face. However, we're committed to ensuring that your academic year will be an enriching, valuable experience. I've found throughout life that challenges are often accompanied by opportunities. They may be hidden at times, but throughout this pandemic and on the other side of it, I am certain that we will have great opportunities for innovation, creativity, and excellence. Each of you have teams of individuals in your college and on your campus and throughout the university to provide support, encouragement, and guidance. I strongly encourage you to reach out for help, to seek out mentors and role models, engage with your professors, learn from their experience and expertise, and embrace those challenges that will morph into opportunities. And finally, remember to embrace each day. There truly is not a more remarkable experience than joining the Cougar family, and this time is bound to fly by. Again, we're thrilled to welcome you to WSU. We're excited for your experiences over the next several years. Students, I look forward to congratulating you at graduation. From my family to yours, welcome to the Cougar family. Go Cougs.
Now, I would like to present the sophomore speaker, someone who was in your shoes last year, Emma Nankervis. Emma is from Australia and came to WSU to play basketball and major in kinesiology. Perhaps with all your hard work this year, one of you could be next year's sophomore speaker. Here to tell us more about her freshman experience and lessons learned at WSU, Emma Nankervis.
My name is Emma and I am majoring in kinesiology. Comment in the chat what your major is. I chose WSU because I was offered a position on the women's basketball team. I have been here for a year and have fallen in love with the people, campus and family-like environment. In this last year, I have learned a lot and would like to share with you some advice. As an incoming WSU student, aim to never feel like you could have done more, tried harder or cared more. You have the opportunity to grow and learn something new every day, but only you are in control of what you get out of this experience. Do not be one of those people who cruise through college and leave as the same person who arrived, and look back on who you were during this time wishing you had done more, because we do not get these years back. Whether you are an incoming freshman or transferring to WSU from somewhere else, it is never too late to change your mindset and outlook on life and develop the desire to grow. However, do it now. Do not wait until the last minute to get the most out of your time at college, because your days here are limited and before you know it, you'll be walking across the stage graduating. I am not saying that every day at college will be perfect, nor will you be happy every minute. However, I do believe even on those not so good days, you can still grow. Through this college journey, make it your goal to see the good, even in the bad times, and you will find a greater enjoyment for life, even beyond college. Throughout my first year at WSU, I realised that fulfilment came from small things, such as attending class with the intention to learn, and valuing and appreciating the knowledge and effort provided by my professors and peers. I strongly encourage you to personally get to know the staff and your fellow classmates, because developing new relationships with people who share similar interests with you will excite you to attend class and contribute to discussions with confidence. The thing that makes WSU so special is the warm and welcoming family-like environment in which you can truly feel that people have a genuine care for you and your interests. I am from Australia. Where are you from? As an international student, I can honestly say that WSU feels like home to me, although I have only been here for 1 year. If you give while you are at WSU and open your mind to new possibilities, wonderful things will arise from this opportunity. But only you can dictate what you get out of this journey. No one will make you do anything while you are here. The desire to grow and become the best version of yourself must come from within. I promise if you really focus on appreciating the little moments of growth, overcoming hardship, making new friends, not fearing failure, and learning from others, you will leave college with more than just a degree. You will have experienced the best years of your life and made incredible memories with people which you will cherish forever. You cannot always wait for the perfect time. Sometimes you have to dare to do it, because life is too short to wonder what could have been. So go and thrive during your time here at WSU and get every little bit out of this opportunity that you possibly can, because it will be over before you know it. Go Cougs!
If I had to give any piece of advice, it would be to rely on your professors and peers, because they're the ones that are going to help you.
Really embrace the school spirit. That's what makes WSU so special.
Definitely know that you belong and that everybody here wants you to succeed.
Embrace that you are a Coug. This is a really special community that you're going to be joining, and Cougs help Cougs. I think that's a great saying.
Buy into the Cougar pride here on campus. I think WSU is really unique in that we have this incredibly tight-knit community and this incredible student body spirit. So definitely get involved in that, go to games, have fun, and go Cougs.
I got involved. That's the best way to make friends.
Just try and meet as many people as possible. I know it might be hard at first, you might be shy or it might be like weird just to meet random people, but try and just throw yourself out there. You'll be able to create a lot of great friendships from it.
Push yourself to talk to someone that you wouldn't normally talk to, like push yourself to go to an event that you wouldn't normally go to, things like that. Like just get outside your comfort zone, get involved, and that's the best way to make friends, honestly.
My favorite place to study on campus is definitely the library. Any floor in the library that overlooks the practice fields. That's my favorite place.
I really like studying in quiet places, so I enjoy going to Owen Library. It has 6 floors, and you can often find a space where there aren't a lot of people. And it's a great way to just sit down and really get stuff done and not be distracted.
Find a quiet lounge to study in, and don't study with people who are going to distract you.
My favorite place to study on campus is definitely the Chemistry Tutoring Center, which is located in Troy Hall. So it's really pretty inside and it has a great view of Pullman.
Personally, I like to go to the Chinook to study. It's a great quiet area with super comfy chairs and even outlets for your phones and laptops.
The most positive experience I had during the spring 2020 semester is that I really understood how much the professors were there to help me.
I was just able to expand on a lot of relationships I already had at the university, being my sophomore year.
One thing that I learned from my online experience this past spring was definitely the fact that you can still learn in an online setting. But I realized that I was still able to have really good community with my peers as well as my professors.
Going online at first, I was kind of nervous, especially doing online labs, but shout out to my lab group because we did such a good job, whether in person or online, and that just really made my semester so much better.
What I would say to myself as a first-year student is to certainly just be open-minded in how you go into your classes. There's a lot of self-autonomy that comes with college, and just be willing to accept that and own it.
Don't be afraid to reach out to the classmates that are in your class and the people sitting next to you, because they could become your best friends.
I would definitely tell myself that these memories are gonna last forever, so make the most of your time in college and just in life in general, like cherish every second that you have.
I would definitely tell myself to get a little bit more out of my comfort zone and get involved in more student organizations and clubs around campus. Really enjoy the college experience because you're only in college once, so make the most of it.
Our faculty speaker today is Erica Offerdahl. Erica is passionate about getting more students enrolled in and excited about courses in the molecular life sciences. She teams up with fellow faculty members to revamp both introductory biology courses and upper division courses. The result is a complete undergraduate experience that is meaningful, memorable, and that gives Cougs a cutting edge after graduation. Offerdahl is such an outstanding instructor that students routinely give her perfect scores on course evaluations. Her research focuses on making undergraduate science exciting and inclusive of all. Let's see what Erica has to say, and maybe you will choose to take one of her courses.
Thank you, Curtis, and thank you to all of you for joining us today. We wish we could be here with you in person. Before I get started, I just wanted to acknowledge that Pullman campus is on the lands of the Palouse people and the Nez Perce tribe. I'm Erica Offerdahl, and I'm an associate professor in the School of Molecular Biosciences, where I teach biochemistry. And my research, the research that my lab does, is we draw on ideas from cognitive and neuroscience to really understand how undergraduates learn biology and chemistry best. And then we take those results and we apply them to design really innovative classroom spaces and instructional approaches that maximize student learning at WSU. Welcome, each of you, to the beginning of one of life's most incredible adventures. I would love to be in your shoes right now. I was invited to speak to you today, presumably because I have some advice on how to make the most of this adventure. The truth of that assumption remains to be seen. As a scientist who researches how students learn best, I know that humans really only remember about 10% of what they're told. And we remember most those things that are tied to our prior knowledge and our experiences. The other 90% we learn through directed practice and with great effort. The fact of the matter is we're not empty vessels waiting to be filled. Our brains are vastly more complex and beautiful than that. Everything we've learned till now is stored in long-term memory as these highly connected and organized cognitive structures. Learning is the process by which we integrate new information into those cognitive structures. Learning's effortful. It's not something that happens to us. It's actually a process in which we are active participants. So while this semester classes may look a little unconventional, it's really important for you to dig in, to engage, and to participate. As a scientist who studies how undergraduates learn science, I also know that we learn a lot by making mistakes. What kind of mistakes, you might ask? Well, two of the most powerful kinds of mistakes we can make are aha mistakes and stretching mistakes. Stretching mistakes are those where we're working to expand on our present abilities, but we're stretching beyond what we can do without help. And when we're making those sorts of stretching mistakes, we're actively engaged and the opportunity for learning is really high. The thing is, when we stretch, we will make mistakes, but these have the most positive results for learning, so you should try and make them. Aha mistakes are those that you can't really plan for. So imagine that there's a fire that you need to put out and you grab the closest clear liquid that you can and you throw it on, and instead of it being water, it's alcohol. And you didn't know that it was flammable and would cause flames. That's an aha mistake. Aha mistakes are powerful when we're reflective and ask ourselves, what was it that I expected to happen? And what was unexpected? Why did I get that result? At WSU, we are faculty who are always trying to create these opportunities where the opportunity for learning is really high and that you will be enticed to be intentional. We invite you to embrace these mistakes that you're going to make because they are central to your learning and to your growth. But here's the deal. Making mistakes can be scary, especially when you're in a new environment with lots of people around and you're being asked to stretch outside of your comfort zone. Try to embrace those opportunities to engage, to stretch, and to make mistakes even if it is scary. Because we'll be there, right behind you to create a safe environment, to guide you, to give you feedback, and to celebrate your achievements. We will make time to work with you one-on-one, side by side, shoulder to shoulder. It's really what we love to do. Why we're in this job. I can say with absolute certainty that we, your faculty, are your greatest advocates. But learning in our classrooms is just one part of the next chapter of your life. You should also be finding opportunities outside the classroom where you can challenge yourself and make new mistakes. Find an activity that fuels your curiosity, maybe something that you haven't done before. Your fellow Cougs will be excited to have you join them, to be curious, to make mistakes, and to learn, to grow. We are so excited to have you here, and we look forward to seeing all that you will become. Go Cougs!
The key to success in the classroom is to be prepared. Before you come to class, do the readings, do any assignments or activities that you need to do so that the minute you come into that class, you're ready to engage.
I say that if you look at it 3 times, you're going to help embed that material in your brain. Coming prepared will help you to take in the information you're learning in that class and help you come up with better questions and help you dig deeper.
In an online format, it's really important to treat it very much like an in-person, face-to-face class. And also give your classmates your full attention. So when you're asked to do some activity where you're talking with your classmate in a small group, then it's really important that you be present, be fully present and engage with them and the material.
It's easy to get distracted, you can get interrupted, your mind can wander. And so the key here is to pay attention to the class material. Act like you are in the classroom.
It's the same as an in-person class. Stay engaged, be prepared, engage with your peers in the class, engage with your instructor.
When you come into the office hours, that is the time for you to interact with the professor, one-on-one with the professor, to ask questions, to seek help, to get guidance, and so that time is for you.
They can ask me questions about the course material, they can ask me questions about research, they can ask me questions about what's going on at the university, their life, job opportunities.
You can drop by as often as you like, and I'm always happy to talk to you about my favorite subject to teach.
This is networking. This is getting to be a part of your university community. And often students that do that can make these strong connections with faculty that can then lead to research opportunities. It can lead to letters of recommendation for scholarship applications on internships. So I highly encourage all students to take advantage of what I call student hours with all of their faculty. When you need a little extra help in your classes, it's a great idea to talk to your peers and also to talk to your instructor. I know often students, especially freshmen, are nervous about asking questions or maybe looking like they don't understand something.
You can ask for help as often as you like. Often I find students who might ask at the beginning do better in the class, and then they're fine by the middle end of the class.
If you need help in other areas, like if you're having a family crisis, if you're having issues with housing or food, there's so many resources on campus that can help you out. So please reach out and connect with your faculty, connect with the resources that the university has.
Are we ready to begin 2020 fall semester on Monday? You bet we are. Near and far, no matter where you are, part of being a Cougar is the WSU fight song. On Sunday, August 23rd at 7 p.m., we're having a fight song sing-along from home. Put on Cougs swag, your WSU flag, and play the fight song from wow.wsu.edu and sing loud and proud with Cougs worldwide. Are you not sure how the fight song goes? Let's join in singing the Washington State University fight song right now. Go Cougs! Thank you, President Schultz and Provost Chilton, for joining me today. We also want to give you a special thank you to WSU Athletics for the use of the Crim Zone and athletic facilities for today's event. Don't forget about the virtual all-campus resource fair starting at 11 a.m. Now is your chance to take the advice of all the speakers you heard today and start connecting with the Cougar community. Thank you to all who are new to WSU. This will always be your home.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hop the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. This city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Find our way back home.